After all these years, my time has come. M3, I choose you. Where's my cold brew? Let's go find some trash to shoot. Oh, sunset. Shadows and trash? You can't get any better than this. I mean, I took one photo like a week ago. I don't need to breathe when I have a Leica. One of my favorite things to do is to win a grand. I want to fumble with it, act like you don't know what you're doing, and then, hold on. Then you can just snap the photo. Do you see what I see? Leica. Oh, it's a Leica. It's a Leica M3. Leica M3. Yeah, there's no electronics, just fully mechanical. Get grounded. Freaking pokey. Reflection shots. The shorter the strap, the better the photo slap. You just gotta shoot wide open so you can get all the bokeh you can get. Have you seen the viewfinder on one of these? It's 0.91 gigawatts. That's why it's the best Leica ever made. I'm always in the zone when I zone focus. Do you see that little patch of light? Cinematic. I just want to take photos of my camera. Yeah, I always forget to pull this thing out before I take the photo, but it's okay if it's blurry. It's art. I'm a Leica photographer. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In all seriousness, I am beyond stoked to finally have a Leica M3. Alright, so I just did something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. After many years of consideration, I finally pulled the trigger and got a Leica M3. Going to be testing it out on T-Max 100. This will be my first time ever loading a Leica, so probably gonna mess it up. After watching a few videos on YouTube how to load my Leica M3, I gave it a go. And boy, was this kind of a challenge for the first time. Alright, it's advancing. Let's pray to the film gods that everything works. And it's turning. Alright, so I just ended my first roll on the M3. Obviously, the beauty of shooting film is you never know what can happen, and you live and you learn. The moment of truth. I'm scared to open this. Oh, shit. This moment, he knew heat up. I hope I just didn't ruin the roll. Oh, nar. There's gonna be light leaks. I guess we'll see how bad I ruined the film, huh? Alright, we just got the goods. Moment of truth. And just as I thought, towards the beginning of the roll, there were some light leaks from me kind of opening the back too early, but it's film. You live and you learn. Yeah, for the most part, the exposures look consistent. I finally have a working Leica M3, something I've always wanted. I totally have the wrong focal length on this camera. It's designed to shoot with mainly the 50. All I have is the 28 for now, so I'm just gonna compose at 50 and just envision it being a little wider angle at 28. After properly loading my first roll of T-Max, I knew my first capture had to be a pigeon on a railing. Alright, so it's currently reading 2.8 at 60th of a second. I was just browsing around Ala Moana Mall looking for some cool compositions, and this Rolex clock immediately stood out to me. I thought it'd be cool to get a shot of it with somebody in a suit in the background, kind of showcasing that time is of the essence. Can't really see it, but there's a reflection of me in the moped mirror on this shot, but kind of ruined it with the light leak. The following morning I went to Sandy Beach, one of my favorite beaches in the world, to capture some shots of my friends getting ready to go body surf. I thought this photo is pretty cool because we were just doing a quick surf check to make sure the waves were good enough to go out. I like this one because my friends are holding their fins, eagerly waiting to get out and get pounded by the shore break. I had to get a tower shot of the lifeguard kind of looking out. I thought it'd be cool to get a kind of a reflection shot of myself and all of our fins that we used that morning. It was also a little chilly after our session at Sandy's, and I thought it was cool with the way that one of my friends had his towel wrapped around. And on the bottom left of the frame, my other friend was kind of just looking out to the ocean, but there's like little droplets from the rain that had just occurred. My friend Chris has like this squid on his dash, and I thought it was cool while he was like smoking a cigarette, seeing some of the smoke kind of go through the cabinet of his truck. I don't know. Thought it was kind of cinematic. Eager to finish this roll, I went to Waikiki for a little bit, and I almost immediately ran into my friend who also has a Leica, and I was so stoked to share with him that I finally got an M3. I had to ask him for a quick portrait. I really like how this came out. I like how the sun was so bright that he put his hand up in front of his face and it cast a cool shadow. It's kind of easy to document at walls, in my opinion. There's always some action going on between kids jumping off, people catching waves, and occasionally you'll get some cool reflection shot at the end of the pier. As I was walking down Waikiki Walls, I ran into this father and son. I noticed the dad kind of trying to get the son to jump off the side, and he was a little hesitant, so I think it was his first time, and I thought it would be a real cool moment to kind of document a father-son together like that, and they were super cool about it and appreciative. My brother Joe and I, we went to the doggy park with our dog Spiky to hang out. We got a couple shots there. I do love these, although some of them are not in focus. I love the expression that our dog Spiky has on his face. We usually get his attention by the code word food or treats, and the look that he gives us is so hilarious. He just like props his head up really high. Towards the end of the roll, I thought I would burn a couple frames right next to Rainbow Photo Lab. A couple people caught my eye towards a crosswalk waiting to cross. Also, I saw this pretty cool Corvette kind of cruising by, and I wanted to drag the shutter a little bit or see if I could on film. I'll say that the shots, they kind of came out all right. Not bad, not too shabby. I think this was shot at 30th of a second. As I was walking to Rainbow Photo Lab, I snapped this awesome reflection shot in front of Planet Fitness. Immediately, the text in the background got my attention. It says, "You belong." And I just patiently waited for somebody to walk into the frame, and it was ironic because the gentleman who walked into the frame, he actually works at Rainbow Photo Lab, so that was pretty cool. I'm so stoked that for the most part, all the exposures came out perfect. And it shows that although this camera is so old, being from 1961, it still works perfectly. I've only shot 3 rolls so far on this camera. 2 of them I need to scan, and this was the first roll in almost its entirety. And so far, it's definitely taking some time getting used to loading the Leica M3. I'm not used to the bottom plate and then having to like manually insert the film to the take-up spool and then put it in properly. I know I'll get really good at it eventually, but it's something that's still taking me some time to load the camera. I was lucky enough to score a M3 that was recently CLA'd in Osaka, Japan. Hopefully I can get 5 to 10 years with it without an issue. Hopefully.
How was Sandy's, by the way? Oh, what? Damn, Fujifilm definitely copied this look. Wow.
When it realigns, that means whatever you're focusing on is perfectly sharp.
Oh, wow. This thing is beautiful.
Right?
Beautiful.
1961.
Wow. Congratulations, my son. You are officially a Leica photographer.
For years, an ongoing joke that my brother and I had was one day I'll be a Leica photographer. Because it's so funny, right? Because so many people take themselves so serious when they have a Leica that they think they're here and everyone else is down below here. Where at the end of the day, it is just a camera. Yes, it is a legendary camera and camera company, but at the end of the day, they all do the same. Honestly, whatever tool inspires you to get out there, that's the best tool. Whether it's your phone, an old camera that you inherited, your grandpa's camera, or the one you buy tomorrow. It's all about just getting out there, documenting life, telling stories, and feeling something, right? I do have an appreciation for those who do shoot with Leica cameras and only Leica cameras. I get it. I get it. It's a tool and a brand that has so much heritage. Some of people's favorite photographers, including myself, have shot mainly with Leicas, and we kind of feel a bond. We want to be like our idols in a sense, right? We want to document using tools that they use because at the time, those were some of the best tools. We want to have that inspiration. We want to feel that power to create, right? We want to tell stories like our heroes once told. And to have something, a tool with so much heritage, so much connection from the past, I definitely get it. I get why people want to feel that when they pick up a camera. It's magical. I'm stoked. I'm stoked on my Leica M3. I do think that it is one of the best Leicas ever made. The mechanics on it, the lack of electronics, a couple less things I have to worry about going wrong with the camera. It does slow me down. I know that is so cliche, but it does slow me down. But it does make me feel more connected to what I'm trying to document or say. Now, whenever I go for a walk and I see something, I actually have to think about metering properly. I know, point and shoot would be better because you're thinking less in shooting, but I don't just burn through a roll like that. I can literally go a week, 2, sometimes even 3 weeks on one roll. And to me, that was a whole thought process behind getting a Leica M3, is not to just blast roll after roll, shooting like if it's digital. It's literally for me to slow down and only document the things that mean the most to me or that will help me express how I feel or how I see the world. I think that there is a place for digital and there's definitely a place for film. Obviously, I'm not going to go out and shoot with the same mindset as digital when shooting film because that becomes extremely pricey. So the Leica M3 is definitely to slow me down and to just take a frame or two here and there, or if it is a pinnacle moment in my life, I will bring my M3 and document it, as cliche as all of that sounds. Just because I have a Leica does not mean I have really made it. I'm not rich. I am very far from that. Balling on a budget is what I call it. Whenever I get something new like that, a new camera, I usually get rid of 1 camera or 2 cameras. This way I don't have like 9 or 10 cameras. Maybe I'll have 7 or 8. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you didn't take me too serious on the whole Leica photographer thing. If you did enjoy this video, please shoot me a like, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Subscribe. I'll be making a lot more videos like this soon. So get out there, capture and embrace, keep documenting life, living your best life, and I will see you in the next one.